don't care about talking.
I see that.
I don't know why. All right, let me try to find.
If they're coming to see Chris Johnson, tell them he's taken. I mean,
He's taken.
yeah.
He's mine. Oh.
All right, looks like we're gonna have a smoother thing.
Yeah.
Let me deal with it next time, okay? I know a little bit about this stuff, so.
Yeah, but do you think I gave? It wasn't me.
No. It's the long link where it's easy for them to get around it, okay?
You're right.
But I don't see the need for it. The trim URL and OTrim is working perfectly fine.
Well, some people say it's being blocked on their emails and stuff.
It's okay. When you click on it, you would have the long link. So
I know. I get it.
we
I
just
know
kept
that.
it.
You know that. I don't get it. But...
Collins, your co-host too. You
Thank
are
you, Mr. Ach.
in charge and responsible.
Thank you.
Okay.
That means my responsibility is over, right? Collins has got it. That's all.
Nobody would do it together.
Yeah.
Wow. You brought Marcian already?
Yes, I did.
So hold your horses. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, we want to get the team on passive team.
All right.
First, and when they're done, you can bring in the speakers.
All right. Okay.
Okay. I put her back.
All right.
Right, and we're gonna only bring on Chris and
Comfort.
Comfort. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Chris wearing his Jamaican hat or?
Nobody's got his Speedo on, so I don't know what he's wearing. Jamaican hat. He probably has one, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's how I met him.
Chris Johnson. He's got all kinds of hats. Oh, that's Chris Johnson calling me right now. Hold on. Chris just called me and said he's in the waiting room.
Okay.
Let me go get him.
Well, they should have left the other session. Everybody should leave the other session.
Yeah, he said he's ready. Ash, are you bringing anybody in?
Only Mr. Kamal and then the team in about 5 minutes.
Because a couple of people are here. I don't know who they are.
I did not. Okay. Engineer Murad is with us, but not. Yeah, you got it.
There he is.
I was starting to think you didn't like me there, Marty.
I don't like you. I just had to bring you in. I'm just kidding.
You need any help with anything?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Ash has taken the controls away from me because
I heard you messed up again. So
yeah. Well, trust me.
I know you did. We know it. You should have rephrased. I know it. Chris knows it. Ash doesn't know it, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody that we brought in is here. Who's this Muhammad Kamal guy? I'm just kidding. Hello, Muhammad Kamal.
And the other Muhammad is Mr. Morale, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got it from here on out. We're done.
We're done.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Marty. Yeah, this is Muhammad Murad. Yeah.
Hello. Hello,
Hi,
Hello,
hello,
how are you?
hello.
How are you,
Hello,
everyone?
everyone.
Unbelievable. Hello, Comfort. This is it for right now, Comfort, and then we'll move on after this.
Yes.
As you recall, the whole thing started by someone inviting me for just to come and say hello.
I don't know who that was.
And the next level was, we're going to need your
Room.
account.
Yeah.
And that's a twist because when I open my account, I need to be here.
So
Thank you.
maybe
And then-
maybe I did a little bit of manipulating, just to be
And
honest.
then a bunch of questions. And then it would be a good idea to bring our staff.
Yoo-hoo.
I would never do that.
Welcome, Mohammed. Welcome, Ash. Thank
Hello,
you.
guys.
Hi, Chris.
Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
Mohammed.
Hi.
You're looking great, Comfort, as well as everyone.
Thank you, Ash.
Fantastic. Okay. I promised our team we will be more than 5,000. We just hit the 5,000 now. I think they can start coming now. So, Collins, Comfort, Mr. DeGarmo, Johnson, and everyone else who will be following us on the panel here. Thank you for your time. It's an incredible event. It's an incredible event. We're so excited. We're going to start recording just in a minute when our team shows up. So everybody will witness. We are having a good crowd. I brought all my African family here.
That was funny, guys.
That's
was funny.
racist. Your
I
laugh
don't know.
is racist.
No, I have converted to African.
I have.
Yes. Yes.
I want to say comfort contour is always beautiful, but Muhammad,
Yes.
you look like you lost weight. You look really good, dude. Coming from a straight guy, you look pretty darn good right now.
Yes. The first rule, first housekeeping rule. Mind your language. Marty.
Yes,
Please.
I will.
I think we just want people not to be using. Some people are using the link. They are going copying the ID. Please, if you come in through the ID, we'll terminate you and will not be able to join this
I
meeting.
didn't post the ID, so how did they get it?
From the URL.
So why would somebody go grab the ID to join the event? Like, really?
Once they click it, it goes to URL. That's it.
That's very yeah.
So, Engineer Murad, I think we're going to have to remove join using the ID. Like join event with ID?
I agree.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand some stuff that they can do.
Please, can you just take yourself out? Prince, Sam, can you just go down?
Prince
remove
is
yourself
with
before-
us. He's with us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And Nohan is well with us. Frank is with us.
Oh, yeah.
There's some sound and some crack somewhere. I don't know how.
It sounds
Like a
fan
fan
over there.
somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get your people, let us know, Ash, and then we'll.
Yeah, I think you removed some of them.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Welcome, Prince Sam. Welcome,
Thank you.
Frank.
Welcome to everybody. I did not
Welcome,
remove. Yeah.
Welcome, Mr. Muhammad M.
Hi, guys.
Ash likes Muhammad. He would not do anything without a Muhammad. It's difficult.
Absolutely. So, Nofal, Ayman, Nohan, please Those are our people. And when Prince and Frank come back, don't remove them. Those are our people. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome, Ivan.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. So make sure you check before you remove. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
This is Einstein with us. This is me in 40 years. He knows me.
He just hit him, yeah.
Welcome, Nuhan.
6,000 people. That is incredible.
We're not done yet.
We've not started yet.
We're just warming up, yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful. Very good background, Engineer Murad.
Thank you, Mr. Ach.
Beautiful.
Boss, I got some messages from some of our founders. They asked to close the emoji.
Okay, how much?
Do you know why, Ash? When the emojis are running on the short screen, they can't turn the volume on. They have to open up their screen to turn that volume on. We've repeated that 1,000 times in the last 5 weeks.
Okay. I'm going to have to increase my wage. Okay, listen, this is not working for me. $3.99, $3.99 is not enough.
Yeah, I've been bossing
I'm
around
asking
for
for a
2 days.
I'm bringing the equipment, I'm using my account and, you know, all of that, and stop the emojis. That was not in the contract.
This is Africa. We like bonuses more than the real thing.
My goodness. Thank you, Africa, for bringing everybody together. Wow.
Welcome, Engineer Erna.
Welcome, 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 everybody.
Welcome, everyone.
All right, let's get this going. All right, should we? Mr. Kamal, should we get going?
Yes, boss, we can start, boss.
What about Harry?
Harry's supposed to be here. Also, Tariq is here.
I don't see them.
Tarek
Tariq is here.
Harry is here as well.
And Harry's here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, good night, all.
Fantastic. Okay, Tantawi, Harry is here. Okay, wonderful. Okay. All right, Comfort, take it away, and we're going to bring our team right after that.
Sure. Thank you so much, Ash. Warm welcome to everyone here on Passive, brothers and sisters from around the globe. My name is Comfort calling in from the United Kingdom. So today is Thursday, the 24th of April, 2024. A very special day, a day that all of us have been waiting for, and a day that in the history of Unpassive, all roads lead to Africa. What a privilege for us. We really appreciate you. And of course, on behalf of the African community, I'm thrilled to host this international webinar, uniting all our affiliates from around the globe here today. So together we know and we believe so strongly that we shall have a wonderful session. Together we shall celebrate the next stop, and together we are going to have a great evening. I will be hosting this evening together with my two beautiful sisters. They will be showing up anytime soon. And the moment they are here, we'll definitely let you know. Ash, we are so blessed seeing who is here today. And it's just a great opportunity. Thank you for doing this for us.
Thank you, Ms. Comfort, and everyone. I am privileged, truly honored to be with you here today. As you could tell, I'm thrilled, I'm excited, I'm fired up. Haven't had such a gathering in a while with the family. Thank you, Africa, for bringing everybody together. Thank you for all those who organized this event. We are eager to spend the next maybe couple of hours here or so. Our goal is to address a few of the main topics or uh, speculations around and clear some of the confusion if there is any, and hopefully you walk away with some insight and excitement about what to come. It has been an incredible ride for the last few years in OnPassive. If you think this was exciting, that was the ugliest. I do believe the ugliest is behind us, and the best is yet to come. Beautiful, bright days ahead of us. I concretely believe we are just about to witness something historical in OnPassive and overall the world. And the reason I say this because we've been working hard to do this, despite the challenges and all the different obstacles we faced. It just made us stronger, and it made us focus more on the goal. We now understand how important is the OnPassive revolution is. I know a lot of people, probably different directions in different uh, ways and sources, try to undermine our efforts and inject some doubts in the market. To do so, I said it before, I'm going to say it once again. OnPassive is here to stay, and only God can stop OnPassive. No one else can mess with OnPassive. It's a concept, it's a movement, it's ideology. It's not just the name and the mechanics and the details. That is a done deal because we have committed people, we have talented people, we have incredible, passionate people to make this dream come reality. And I'm very confident today, more than ever, truly confident this will happen very soon. And you're about to witness significant change and impact throughout the world. So, uh, there are so many things I would love to clear. I just want you to know that we're about to witness a global change led by OnPassive. Mark my word on that. You're going to be delighted that you're with us from the very beginning. There's going to be a life after OnPassive. There was a life before OnPassive, and there's a life after OnPassive. Don't get stuck by the details and the mechanics. In business, it is natural, it is normal for business to go up and down. There are good days in business, there are bad days. At the end, if you don't quit, you're going to win because winners never quit. And we chose to be winners, and we are here to win. Nothing is going to change the fact that this is a historical uh, concept. This is refreshing, and we are so committed to make it happen. Without a further ado, when I heard that this is an African event, I got so excited to say for the first time, I would like to take this opportunity not only meet up with our uh, early bird founding members, customers, affiliates on passive, but I thought also let's bring some of our engineers and our team, our staff, and some of the managers uh, that are also African. Uh, it's sad to phrase this. We often recognize Africa, yeah, poor continent, or we link it with some of the major catastrophes, whether starvation or some unrest, uh, global, issues, poor economy, etc. Uh, and I think this is a mistake. I would like you to do your homework and understand Africa has to offer more resources and more wealth, uh, just like any other part of the world. It is rich and enriched by the incredible human resources there by their capacity and their tenacity on having a great life. Some of the most wonderful people, whether by their intelligence or their heart, or both, as we do have in Passive, are African brothers and sisters. And for that, I am here to invite you to pay attention, because great things are coming from Africa. And we are delighted and we are proud to say Passive has to do with that. So we have a few, because of the time zone and the short notice of our teams, mainly in Dubai right now, and some are in Africa, like Dr. Tariq Tantawi. However, there's some incredible, talented people with us, and I'm going to kick it off with Engineer Murad. He's going to address, we got some of the notes that you suggested to cover the topics that you're curious about. So there is some concern about the data consumption and the device usage and all of that. He's going to address that. After him, we are going to go to Mr. Hari. He would address the also the verification process, because he was leading or verify as well. So we're going to try to be as productive as possible. We also have Professor Ayman with us here, and some of other our young people, and they will say basically their original country. They're all African here. We chose that by design. And Engineer Murad, take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. My name is Muhammad Murad. I'm working as a group IT director. I am from Egypt, and I'm glad, of course, to work on Passive family under the amazing management. Regarding the questions Mr. Ash raised now regarding the data consumptions, we know that we have our application data consumption is little more, but we are working in new solutions to address this especially, and to be able to reduce the data consumptions and effectively it will be like maybe quarter than what we are using now, inshallah.
Beautiful.
It's a great opportunity to remind you that Engineer Murad worked, I believe, 23 years in one company, which is basically the government, and Passive is almost like his second job, lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're delighted that he saw the vision and he's passionate to be with us. Mr. Harib Harti, okay, tell us now. There's one exception. He's not African, and I'm not African. I'm just going to be clear. Okay? Remember, I'm also not Indian, because people are going to think, oh, yeah, you're Indian. No, I'm not. Okay.
But Martin is.
Yeah.
Hari, tell us about O-Verify. Some people are concerned about the verification process and the ID complication in Africa. And I'm going to also address the fact, if somebody passed away and they have an account, what is the procedure in that term?
Yeah, sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Hari. I'm from India, but I'm working from Dubai office. Let's just give a brief about O-Verify just before going further about that. O-Verify is basically a customer verification application, and I think most of us are familiar with the word KYC, know your customer. And knowing a customer is one of our prime requirement, on Passive prime requirement. This is in fact beneficial for both the customer as well as for the organization. The product O-Verify actually it simplify the process of verification. In fact, it has three different major steps. It is simple and three steps. The first step is basically a document upload. It's an authorized ID. It's a photo ID that has to be uploaded to the system. And the second step is basically a liveness, the face detection. It is basically checking the liveness of the person who is in front of the camera and making sure that the person is alive. It's not a picture or something like that. And the third step is basically it's verifying along with the person. He has to show the ID card along, in front of the camera and make sure that face and the ID is there, both are there. So with these three verification, we will ensure that this is an authorized person or verified person which is entering into our system, and we make sure that our ecosystem is completely verified. So we tried our level best to make the process simplified, and once these three steps are completed, this will go through an AI process that will be comparing all these the inputs which is collected, and once that verification is completed, this process will be succeeded. Even in that case, if something is not completed properly, there is an option to manually raise a ticket, and that will also go through a simple process to complete through the customer support agent. So that is all about that the process together. When we talk about the particular concern which is raised about the African states or the different IDs which is coming, actually we are trying. This is the same challenge we faced in India. There we have different states and different even the driving license itself we can see in different states in different mode, and some of them are front side, you can see the date of birth. In some cases we can see the back side of the document, the date of birth. So what we tried to merge most of the templates and make the system will recognize all these scenarios and will give the most appropriate result when we do the comparison. So the same way we do certain research even in the African IDs. At the same time, our research team is still working on to simplify this process to make the customer's journey as simple as possible.
Wonderful. I can just add one statement to that. That's not my house. Okay.
Okay. Mo ní tó bá mọ nǹkan tí mo ń go through ọ̀ ní complain.
I don't know
Tó
what
bá
you
mọ nǹkan
said.
tí mo ń go through ọ̀ ní complain.
You can
Mo sọ
remove
fún ẹ pé mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ kò sówó lọ́wọ́ mi. But you understand? Gbogbo bọ́dì orí mi ló wà. Mo ti try múdàmúdà gbogbo òṣè.
All right,
So
translation,
ṣé
Comfort.
mo bá sọ fún ẹ pé láti ìgbà tí ilẹ̀ ti mọ́ lé ní mi ì tí ì fi nǹkan kan sẹ́nu ọ̀ ní believe. So kò easy now. At least the little tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi náà sọ pé kí o kò sí bí mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe mi ì tiẹ̀ ní òun yẹn gan lọ́wọ́ rárá ni. So tí mo bá ní owó tí mo bá lówó lọ́wọ́ wà á ó yẹ kó mọ̀ tí mo bá ṣiṣẹ́ màá rówó náà nígbà tí ó ti iṣẹ́ ìgbà tí mo ṣe bọ́ọ̀lù mi fẹ́ rówó. Mo sábà pé gbogbo dẹ̀ ṣá. Wọ́n dà no kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ìyá mọ́mí àwọn Silas so owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó ti lo gbogbo owó yẹn fún ọmọ tó wà ní school. Ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ṣe exam ó ti lo gbogbo owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ tó wà ní school. So ìwọ̀nba nǹkan tó wà tí wọ́n ṣe mo sọ fún ẹ pé kí wọ́n lọ manage ẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ wulẹ̀ fún èmi wọ́n mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe fi sọ̀tà. Mo rò pé ọtí kẹ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni.
International Hospital caters to every aspect of the family stones. A one-stop shop for maternity and child health services. Medical and subspecialty, dental and eye care, and already subspecialty services.
Marty, is Gideon the translator?
Okay. That's embarrassing. Anyway, we're going to go back to one more, but I was going to add something to what Hattie said, that we're here to make sure that everybody's verified, because OnPassive is a real company with real people, real customers, real products, real business, and we're going to continue our efforts to do whatever it takes that we cater to everyone and make sure everybody is validated. Okay? So have no worry. The worry is ours, and we do our work behind the scene to cover this process. So we will take good care of you, Africa, just like every other place. And at the end, it's going to be a seamless process. So don't worry about that. That's the bottom line. Now, let's see who we can pick. Okay. I think we're going to go to Mr. Frank. If you like to say a word or two. Before you do so, I just want to invite everybody to tell you congratulations. He just got married. So good evening, and thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Ach. Hi, everyone. My name is Frank. I am originally from Cameroon, and as Mr. Ach mentioned, just got married recently. So part of the OnPassive family, the Dubai branch, and where I'm leading the technical software engineering team. We're very exciting. I'm very excited working with OnPassive because in general, I'm driven by innovation, building new things, facing challenges and solving them. And it's exactly what we are doing here. So yeah, that's it.
Very good to see you, to have you. And he's smiling. He thinks it's funny to be married, but we'll check on you in a year after your probation period. We'll see. Okay. I think we're going to talk to Mr. Prince. If you're ready, take it away. You can unmute now.
Okay.
Fantastic. We can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm glad to be here, Mr. Ach, once again. I'm Prince from originally from Ghana.
Ghana. Welcome,
yeah,
Ghana.
from Ghana. Thank you. Yeah. I'm currently working for OnPassive at the headquarters at Dubai. And then I'm very excited to be a part of this family. I like the impact that they are making in the ecosystem. And then I'll continue to be here to join them to make an impact as well. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thank you. Good to have you. And we also have another incredible, talented person, Mr. Ahmad. Take it away.
Yes. How are you, everyone?
Good to see you.
Yes, thank you. I am Ahmad, project manager, originally from Egypt, now currently working on OnPassive Dubai branch. I'm passionate to be in OnPassive and project management team, especially as we focus on the customer and stakeholder satisfaction. Sure, we are following on the process that deliver the AI product with the latest technology, and that what we are always in OnPassive looking for. Thank you.
So typically, Chris Johnson is the most handsome man in any other event. But when it's Africa, you may not take the first spot. Okay, we're delighted. And I think we also have another. Where's Mohanad? Did he go?
He's joining. He's restarting his computer.
Okay. All right. Anyone else from the team want to say hello?
There's Nurhan there.
Nohan, hello, hello. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be with you today. I'm Nurhan from Egypt. I just joined On-Pasa family 2 months ago, but it was one of the best experiences ever, and I wish to be a part of the vision and the mission and deliver the best experience for Africa and everyone, and the entire world hopefully.
We're so delighted. We are honored to have you on board. Thank you so much. Who else? We have, yeah, Mohannad is back. Mohannad Osman.
Hello?
And Musab. Oh, wow. Hello? Yeah, you're back. We can see you. Perfect.
Hello, I'm Arnold from Egypt.
Hello. Hey,
Yeah, can you
is
hear
he
me?
like Mo Salah? Anyone? Redfern?
I'm from Egypt as well, so
Egyptian king. Go ahead.
okay, I'm from Egypt. I joined on Passive like 5 months ago.
Beautiful.
I'm working with the Dubai team. I'm part of the AI team in Dubai. I'm really lucky to work with the team under this.
Absolutely great. All right. Okay, let's go to the doctors. Maybe Dr. Ayman or Dr. Tariq.
Yeah, very good evening for all. It's my pleasure to be with you all. Actually, I joined maybe 45 days ago on Passive, and it's my pleasure and to end my life in on Passive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, under win-win strategy. And it's my pleasure to work with Mr. Ash, Engineer Kamal, Engineer Murad, Mr. Harry. Very, very beautiful team work, actually. So thank you.
And he's also in Dubai branch, but Mr. Tantawi, he is also leading the Cairo's branch.
Yeah, good day all. I'm so sorry for being late. My previous account was blocked. I'm so sorry for this. It's my pleasure to be a part of Massive, of this great family. I'm Tariq Tantawi. I'm working as a group consultant, business development consultant, and I'm leading Egyptian section. I'm on the headquarter of Egypt. It's my pleasure to be a part of the global family of Massive, and it's my pleasure to be with you today. Thanks a lot, all. Thanks, Mr. Ash. Thanks, Engineer Kamal. We are working, targeting the benefit of all founders all over the world, and it's my pleasure and my team in Egypt to serve in this tendency. Thanks a lot.
Always good to have you. You have a lot of fans here. Okay, I don't know if Musab is
It's
going to
my
be able
pleasure.
is going to be able to talk, but I will.
Hi, Mr. Ash. How are you? I wouldn't
Hello.
miss talking to all of you. Miss you all. I just joined actually just out of curiosity, even though I am not African, but I like to be with my family here. So yeah, glad to meet you all.
Absolutely. Okay, incredible young man, so sharp and beautiful, positive energy. You'll love this guy. Okay, what a character! I'm telling you, he's like a ninja. But we will be able to meet again with him. Engineer Murad, anyone else you want to introduce so we
Uh,
can?
I think we cover all the team joined today, and we can proceed, Mr. Ash.
Fantastic. Okay, I think we will go back to comfort, but let's not forget that one of our primary African, you may not expect it, nuclear bomb that we have is Mr. Kamal himself. He's African originally, he is heading our obviously team in multiple locations, primarily in Egypt. I'm sorry, in UAE, and believe it or not, he's African. So we've been having African blood in Passive from the very beginning. Okay, say a word or two because you got a lot of fans as well here, and we'll send it back to Miss Comfort.
Thank you, boss, and thank you, our big Ambassador family. First of all, I am very thankful and grateful for all the prayer and wishes from all Ambassador family for my mother. Really, I have dozens and tons of messages. I couldn't answer all of you, but really, this is a good opportunity. Thank you all about your wishes and prayers for my mother. She is good now, alhamdulillah. She is under treatment. She left the hospital. And this is all because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then your prayers and wishes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And really, we are very delighted and happy to have our big African family because, guys, as you know, we are with Africans, and African is the future. It's a virgin market. It's booming everywhere. You can see now everyone, and this is, I learned it from long time also from our teacher, Dr. Tariq Tantawi. He told me African is the future. It is still not utilized. It is only 1%. It's full of resources, full of potential, full of talented people, and you can see it here. So guys, we have a big plans for Africa. A lot of things make Africa is booming and exploding with only Ambassador, inshallah. So thank you for all your dedication, commitment. Please stay tuned with us. Inshallah, as our best friend, we are putting everything on track. Everything is going in right direction very soon, and you will be astonished, inshallah. Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Wow. Ash, you're muted if you're talking to us, please. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, boss. We are the lucky one. We're fortunate that we have such incredible man with us. We're going to send it back to Miss Comfort if you wish.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks so much, Ash. Thank you, team. We appreciate you all, and we're so very happy and blessed having everyone here. And one word I heard everybody say is family, because I love my family, and we feel so loved as the African community having the opportunity to host this event today. And Ash, if you must know, one thing we say about you behind your back is that your arms are so long and you spread them so wide that you embrace every and anybody, and it's evident today. Every nation is represented, every part of Africa is right here, and we merge them into one family called Unpassive. Thank you. So on this note, we would like, if the time permits, from time to time, we would be bringing people up to make a few comments, to make an observation or contributions to the day of today. And of course, guys, if you are coming here, we just want to make a few more house rules. Listen, when you come here, Ash knows how much we all love him. Don't tell him that. Just go straight to the point. Say what you want to say and make room for the next person. Go back to the chat or on Facebook and tell the world
I could use a hug.
Yes. So, yes. And so, yeah, if our sister Hawa is not here, if she comes here, fine. If she doesn't come, keep an eye in the Telegram group where we have the One Africa United, because she is helping do a lot of interpretation into the French language. Keep an eye there. She will be keeping you busy there, so you are not missing out on anything. So guys, go straight to the point and let's see how the day goes. And on this note, I would like to call on my sister, Robin Noble, if you are here, sis, to just at least say a word and we go from there. Thank you.
So, Comfort, let me try and bring
bringing Robin on, I know that Ash's team would have spoken. Everybody has spoken. So I would like my brother.
Absolutely.
Please.
Our team can now move to the attendees.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna have more room.
All right. Okay, no problem. Oh, thank you for doing that, Ash. So I call the big brother. You have the newest and the best brother in the house, African. For your information, Mr. Martin Degamo is now African, and so he speaks first. So big brother, say something while we wait for Robin to come.
Okay, thank you very much. This was outstanding. And Ash Mufara, I really love you. I think, I'm just kidding. You know I love you. First thing. Thank you, everybody. This is powerful. In the last few weeks, I've learned a lot about Africa. I found out how much I don't know, but it is massive. There's over 1 billion people, 54, 55 countries in Africa. Just saw a video that Mr. Mufara put out about AI and what's going to happen in Africa for the next 20 years. It's booming. We're in the right place at the right time. I know people in Africa might feel a little left out because of the communication, because of being able to reach and not have enough gigabytes or whatever. But it was great news to hear 3 or 4 weeks ago when the new version of OConnect came out, and how so many people came on from Africa, from India, from places that they were having trouble. They couldn't get enough oomph or power to get in, and they went from 8 gigabytes to 1.8, some of them. Thank you very much, everyone here involved. That's a big deal. To me, the outreach and grabbing more people in the world is just as powerful as any product that this company will ever make, because now you're in touch with many, many people, and that is super powerful, super powerful. Made such a big deal. When me and Chris opened up for 360 and we found everybody's commenting, I'm in, I can hear, I can talk. This will change the world. And Passive is at the forefront of this because they have heart. And I'm very proud to be here. This was put together in a matter of a couple of weeks. It went very well. Thank you, Comfort, OTech Pros, all the leaders in Africa got together. It was beautiful. This is exactly, it couldn't have done any better. And I really appreciate all of you coming in with Ash, all the people that work in corporate, because I know the time there's not the same as here, but thank you very much. No doubt, we pray for all of you every day, day and night. The power of this company is the people. The products just are second, but they're the best in the world. So thank you. That's all I have right now.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, Comfort, and in between, when I get a chance, I'm going to try to touch up on some of the highlighted points by our African leaders they probably wish we would cover. So I have 2 things I want to clarify. We spoke about in case or in the event of somebody passing or no longer available with us, the account will be willable, and we will guide you through the process with our legal team how to transfer the ownership to somebody that is qualified. We understand, obviously, we will just require the evidence, and whoever qualifies, they will take over the account. The company has no interest to close it out or do, or has no other use for it except somebody to benefit from that.
Okay.
So that's one thing. And the other thing I was going to say, today is the 25th of April. We are still on track for some great development, possibly this month or within the next few days. One of the primary things I want to clarify, to leave no speculation or no guessment game for those who like to guess. Oh, I think Passive is gonna wait to subtract for the next payment of the next product or OConnect, and they are going to subtract that from the commission. And so, no. Okay, I'm going to put that to sleep. I'm going to clarify it to you. hear it from me to you directly. This is exactly what is happening and what's been happening from day one. We had a huge amount of funds came in back in September, October, when we opened OConnect. It was a slippery start due to the volume that was something, and some, I would say, uh, surprises by the payment processors that created a glitch. We had to uh, seek some legal uh, process that has taken a while. I would say this from day one, we said we're not going to open for more funds to come to OnPassive. As you could tell, we closed doors as we did in June 2022 for the founding members, because that's not our goal. Our goal is to be a good value to the market, to the users, and also make it affordable, not to be a burden, especially financially. So we decided not to take in more revenue, which is probably unwise, but we believe it's the right and fair thing. Yet we kept serving you. You're able to use the system, the ecosystem, the back office, the tools, the free one, and those who paid for OConnect at least once in the last year, they have used it for the entire year for up to 10,000 attendees, unlimited. This is valuable. It is not free for us. We already know that, but we chose not to take more payments until we clear all the pending commissions from the first wave of subscriptions. This process, I'm going to estimate the legal process. I'm going to estimate it was about 50 steps, and we're down to the last 3 steps in the process. Very close to tell you it will be done. There's no doubt. It's our funds, and therefore we will clear the withdrawals, the payouts, and then back in business. We already have other products are been waiting in queue to be opened. So we will have different packages in OConnect. That's been communicated. It's not a surprise. Even from before we open OConnect to the market, we said we're going to offer multiple packages. The first package was just like a launching special, the 3/4 and the discounted and all of that. After that, remember, we have greater number now of our users that are just customers, not founding members, and not everybody is an affiliate. So we cannot assume or dictate that OnPassive is just all founders or people are interested in the commission process, such as the affiliates. No, there are people here just to use the products, or there are people who are interested to learn more. I have learned a ton myself throughout this process, thanks to our engineers, thanks to the African tech pros. They really taught us quite a lot, okay? At least they inspired us. The motivation, and the patience was really inspiring and uplifting in many ways. So it is very clear that, and it's been clear from the very beginning, we are not opening more subscription nor more packages and more products until we clear the commissions from that. That's just how we see business. And I said also we are at the pre, at the verge of having that breaking news. We tell you we're good. We have learned a bit too, that we're not going to be relying on one processor. So we're going to have multiple options as well for other parts of the world, such as Africa or India. Potentially, I'm going to put this again. There would be for payout as well. There could be debit cards that we pay out in debit cards. We hopefully we will apply this to Africa also in the future, and in India, I have to bring India all the time. I apologize. It's a big chunk of our market. UPI, or they understand what it is. It's like net banking. That also will really make a significant impact in the process and the simplicity of mobilizing funds in and out. So I hope this is clear. No speculation. On passive has a principle. We want to clear the old funds so we can move on to the next step. Once that's done, we will have more than one option. So we're no longer going to be relying on one source, just in case, or pretty much predicted that they're not going to, like, not one will handle our volume. It sounds like we're born as a giant. Now, I think this is one part. And did you bring these people here? Or did you tell them not like to? Okay.
I'm listening to what Is it possible to remove the...
Yeah, I removed them. Okay. Engineer Murad, can we confirm that we're going to remove join event via ID or meeting ID?
Yeah, sure, Mr. Ash.
Yeah,
Right now we
that
can.
from the dashboard. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think, you know, there's no use for it, or maybe there is more conflicting and inconvenience by using that at the moment until we figure out if it's necessary later. Thank you. All right, so next time is going to be hopefully smoother than this. What else? I have another breaking news. I'll tell you that, but I'm going to send it back to my sister, Comfort. Take it away.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much, Ash, for answering those questions. It's making a great difference within the African community now, because they were really looking forward to this information. So, Sister Hawa, I know you're quite busy, as I can see. Are you able to just unmute and say hi? So Hawa is here busy. She's interpreting the French language.
Absolutely.
All right. Come on, sis.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Comfort. Assalamu alaikum, Ash Mufare, our beloved CEO. What a pleasure to see you.
Absolutely.
Great pleasure to see you. You don't see me, but every time I'm behind the scenes interpreting you whenever you talk.
I always hear. Yes.
I see you more often.
I'm also often behind the scene watching.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Sister Hawa, if you can, tell us what you are doing. Are you just interpreting backstage? We don't need you directly here. Are you doing your job backstage?
Yeah, I'm just, interpreting is just for helping our brothers and sisters to understand better our CEO. Because I don't know if someone has a CEO like Ash, that you can talk with him whenever you want, and who's popping in whenever there is an event. And today is amazing. And it is the Africa Day. It is Africa Day. This is a milestone that will be in the books of On Passive, and a lot of people are joining. So I was doing interpretation so that the French speakers will understand, and we will have more time while doing it simultaneously. Otherwise, whenever our CEO talks, he has to stop, and we don't want him to lose the flow, because he has a lot of nuggets to give us. So I just wanted to say that I am happy because a lot of our issues are taken care of, and it's amazing. It's like that he's in telepathy with us, and then he came with all this team. I didn't know we have such amazing Africans working for On Passive. This is really a pride. Thank you, Mr. Ash, and I have to thank you, even if you hear that all the time. But as Africans, we are happy to be part of the movement. And we know that we're going to play a role that is important. Sister Comfort, may I talk about what's happening in Africa, or later on about our activities?
Okay, since you have spoken...
If it's an entrance of the general, yeah, like everybody to know this, yeah,
yes.
That's fine. But if it's... Go ahead.
It is, yes. What I wanted to say is that you came with technicians, specialists, engineers, doctors that are working for all of us, not only for Africans, because many of the issues that we are facing are not specific to Africa, only maybe the ID issues. And so everybody is profiting. But while waiting for our own passive to be more international, more global, known, a lot of people are working behind the scenes, trying to have a mindset shift, having your vision, that vision that is uplifting humanity, setting up different platforms where they are training people. And even me, when I'm able to talk in front of you, it's thanks to Unpassive, because usually I am just behind the doors as an interpreter. Now,
maybe I should talk before you talk even longer, that if there's a way to improve your sound system, like whether it's a mic or configuration, because such a good message, and I would love to take it in, with the highest quality. We can hear you, but it's
it is cutting off. Maybe I'm going to remove. It's better now. Yeah, okay. I have changed the Wi-Fi. Yes, I was saying that just we understood your vision and we are getting ready for the apples. But before the apples come, people need a mindset shift, and people need to understand what you are expecting from them. And we know that you are inspired by Mother Teresa, and all of us, we are small Mother Teresas and small Father Teresas, and we set up activities that we are doing in order to help people understand better and be more productive whenever they have to do so. I'm not going to say more. There are people also that are here. Me, for example, I am in some activities. What we do in Africa is develop personal development and help people understand what is sharing, what is being working for uplifting humanity and not taking care only of ourselves, but of the community. So other people will tell you also what they are doing. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sis. Thanks for coming. So, Ash, we just want you to know that you are the guest of honor here, you and your team. So each time you have anything to say, that's the priority. We'll let you speak. But if you think that you want to take another quick break, I would like, I was calling on Robin to just say something too. Welcome.
I was going to say, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, Comfort. Hello, Ash. Jumbo Africa.
Jumbo.
It is wonderful to be here with all of you. It is a joy, it is a pleasure, long overdue, and very, very special day today. 54 countries in Africa, with just over 1.3 billion people across the continent. I've had the joy, privilege, and blessings to visit and be part of 14 of these countries on this amazing continent. And my maternal homeland is Africa. So I am part of you in heart, I'm part of you in spirit, and I'm so pleased to be able to be part of you within On Passive.
I thought you're Jamaican, Robin.
That's the other side of it. That's the other part of it. L'Afrique est un continent de 54 pays avec plus de 1 billion de gens qui habitent tout le long et la longueur et donc pendant tout le continent. Many of these people speak one or more of the 3,000 languages and dialects throughout the country. Plusieurs d'entre vous parlent un ou plus de langues dans le pays.
Robin, je vais traduire. Vous pouvez seulement parler en anglais. Je vais parler en français pour aller vite, si ça ne vous dérange pas. Hein? Ça me fait plaisir de vous entendre. Merci.
Merci. Many of you joined On Passive because you wanted to make a difference for yourselves, for your families, for your communities, and for the world. That was Ash's vision, and many of you embraced this as you joined On Passive. With technology challenges and other difficulties that have happened throughout your countries, we have come together today to stop all of this and to move forward. Each of you are like a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert. You are unique and very, very special, and no two grains of sand are alike. Just like no two of you are apart, we celebrate this in our uniqueness and our specialty, and having the common goal of coming together to improve and raise humanity, lift up communities out of poverty, help with education, and help with other resources and developments within Africa. We are so thrilled to be doing this together. You've had a chance today to see on the screen many of the team leaders and the executives that Ash works with. And for some of you, this is even the first time meeting our CEO. He is the visionary and the heart of OnPassive. And those of us who have followed and been part of all of this know the truth and what this means. Let us start today by putting aside the jealousies, the untruths, and the fear and the disappointments as we hear and get the knowledge and learn of what this company and what our CEO is doing for us, and move forward together into a new chapter, strong and united for Africa and for the world. Alors, je vais vous dire cette partie en français parce que nous voulons qu'à partir de maintenant, laissons les jalousies, les contre-vérités derrière nous, et dès qu'aujourd'hui, commençons un nouveau chapitre ensemble, forts et unis pour l'Afrique et pour le monde. C'est important, c'est pour tout le monde. Et les personnes que vous voyez ici sur l'écran sont les
No way,
spécialistes.
Robin. I don't believe that.
Sont les spécialistes.
Remember, English.
And those who are closest to Ash are moving forward with our very best interests in their hearts and in their goals. Thank you so much for letting me come on and be with you. I will always be here to help Africa. Merci à tous les fondateurs, toutes les fondatrices d'Afrique. Nous sommes ensemble. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Comfort. And wonderful to see everybody on the screen.
Merci.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That was a big surprise, and of course, if it's not the best, then it's not Mr. Mufara. So we're not surprised. Thank you. So Ash, and again, I know I see our great leaders and family members popping in. Do you think you have something to say, or is there any one of your team members who has just shown up now? You think they want to say something? If not, I'll let a few people say something too.
Yeah, I want to touch up on one more topic, which is cryptocurrency and AI. Maybe I'll choose one now, and then later I will inject the other topic. So let's begin with the payment processors and moving funds in and out. Just to be clear, that cryptocurrency is not regulated in every country or globally. So, for example, Egypt, it's not regulated. It's like under the table type of transaction. And in OnPassive, we strive to make sure that we have at least one valid method in every country. So not one size fits all right? Just be sure that we cannot rely on one method for everybody. So there will be cryptocurrencies for those who could use it and where it's regulated in their country, or at least allowed, permitted. If it's not, then don't worry about that. So we'll make sure at least we would have a valid method to pay in and to be able to withdraw. It's that simple. So we are committed to find ways and solutions that everybody's taken care of, everybody's covered. At the end, we can achieve that, no doubt.
All right, thank you.
We have to start at some point, okay? We cannot just wait until everything is perfected the way we hope for, or say dream for. But right now we have a good start. I think the first round is quite covered, and the next round, something else would be added. Another stage, will have more possibilities and more options.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much, Ash. Before we go ahead, guys, this is an appeal. If you're on the panel, kindly be on camera. I think that makes it even much better
Right.
and more beautiful. Yeah, we just want to see ourselves. Thank you. So yes, I can see that a few family members are here. So I'll get to one or two people, Ash, then I come back to you and your team. So on this note, I would like to hear from our brother Michael Williams. Michael, welcome.
Thank you so much, Comfort. What a great pleasure to be here on this wonderful occasion. Mr. Ach, our CEO, all the team. This is truly special, guys, you know, and we should know already that Africa is well represented within OnPassive, you know, similar to other countries, right, and other continents for that matter, right? So it's no surprise that OnPassive would actually have those who are from the continent working, you know, in various departments throughout the company, because OnPassive is for everyone. That has been the message from day one, that it's not just for one particular continent or one particular country, but it's for everyone. It's fully inclusive. And that was very important for myself, because in everything that I do, you know, I try to help as many as possible, regardless of people's backgrounds, etc. So when OnPassive is on that same train, again, that just gives you more fire to go out there and do the best that you can in all markets, you know, knowing that there's no one left behind, right? That's very, very important, folks, you know, and we've heard today with regards to, you know, being able to get down to 1/4 of the data consumption, being able to make sure that doesn't matter where you are, there will be a way to get you verified into the system. You know, all these things are important. So OnPassive as a country is not leaving anyone out. And that is so refreshing to hear it again. They say repetition is the mother of all learning. And so these things are constantly repeated to us, that it's a done deal. There's no need for us to be alarmed. There's no need for us to be concerned about anything, any issue that you may be having individually or collectively, right? OnPassive is going above and beyond to make sure that everything is taken care of and running as smoothly as possible. So even when there's silence, even when we may not hear what we wanted to hear, just know that there's always work being done in OnPassive. There's never a day that there isn't work being done, and that work is being done tirelessly for us. And that is so refreshing, folks. So just continue doing the great job. There's fantastic leaders throughout the continent, whether they're directly there or abroad. We know that there's so many people behind the scenes that constantly work for all of us, because when one is uplifted, that means others are also uplifted, right? That's what OnPassive is about, uplifting humanity, right? So that means no one can be left behind. So thank you so much for having me here today. Thank you for the few minutes, Comfort. And I look forward to continue to listening to others as the day continues. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, brother. So Ash, if you have another minute to, all right, go on, come on.
No, I just want to clarify, by all means, everybody, make sure that you know and you are clear, Mr. Williams is not African.
Okay.
Okay? Because I feel a few of you thinking, okay, well, we got another great African leader. Yeah, he is, but I'm more African than him.
Well, African, whether African or Indian or Asian or whatever, we are just small countries in a country called OnPassive. So we are all one family.
That's true. So
indirectly, Comfort, indirectly.
So my serious note, that was just a great thank you to our incredible brother. Always good to hear him. Spot on. And my point is, truly, I feel Africa is such a uniting continent. It's bringing us all together. We don't often talk about other continents in the same way we talk about Africa. So there's some good vibe and good spirit, very social in a positive way, that is connecting us together. So thank you, Africa. It's an incredible event. If you want to go to the next person, then I will
my brother John Menke for calling in all the way from Cameroon. Welcome, brother.
Comfort, thank you very much. My camera is not put on my camera, but it appears I'm not able to see my face.
We can see you. You're putting on a white hat.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I think this is an important, very important event for us here in Africa, especially those of us who are on the ground. We have a lot to do. We know that we have problems, but basically today we wanted to say that we know that thanks have been going to our CEO and the company. We have been giving him appreciation, but today Africa wanted to celebrate. We want to go a little bit above that to celebrate him for what we have noticed, even though we have difficulties joining most of the meetings. But the relationship that has been created between Africa on the one hand and our CEO Ach Mufara and the company has moved from these questions of what is on passive, then it moved on to strong, they went on to rock solid. Then now that relationship, I can tell you on the ground, it is as constant as the Northern Star. I can assure you about that. I'm sure that if we were to roll back time, as astrophysics tell us, maybe 5-6 centuries behind, when challenges were solved by physical combat, I can assure Mr. Ach that he will have thousands and thousands of people fighting alongside him like knights in shining armor. I say this not lightheartedly, I say it with a lot of seriousness because we have seen him do things. He says it, he does it, he will not do. He most of the time he does it more than what he promised us. Just look at maybe the price of activation. It came lower than what we're talking about. You look at the $97. Nobody thought it was going to be refunded, but he did it. And recently, I just had an experience, and I know that other African leaders on the ground have similar experiences. About a week ago, I loaded 2 gig for webinars. So that they started with 360. They went on to a webinar I hosted, then on to One Africa United for, I think, 3 hours. 3 webinars in one day with 2 gig. I think that is testimony that what Mr. Ach has been telling us, that we'll keep moving towards affordability for especially those of us who are back here in Africa. We know that's why we're saying that relationship, even though we don't have the occasion to constantly express it, it is as constant as in all this time. I have no doubt about that. If you can talk to many of the leaders, whether in Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, across the continent, they are going to say similar things. There are lots of other things why we are celebrating him today. One of it is that there is something in non-passive. I can't really put my finger on it, but there is something in non-passive that you come in, it infects you, it goes viral, and you just start walking and walking without understanding what asks you to do what. We are seeing this on the ground. You can talk to all the other leaders in Africa. We are seeing it. Imagine that another personal experience. You can, excuse me, Comfort, Mr. Comfort. I came into Unpassive. A friend brought me into Unpassive. Randy Josa is a BBC journalist in Yaoundé, called me. I got in. Within not long from then, I saw people just doing things that, I said, no, but what can I do? I said, let me write a little article to give my own contribution. Call Randy and say, please, this is my contribution. He called his editors and passed the article on, and the guy said, but we don't know what this Unpassive is all about. But from what this thing is saying, it looks as if it is something who can give it prominence on the front page. And I know that this experience is replicated across the continent, and I'm sure in the rest of the world, because people keep doing their things because of that viral effect that is coming to us. And I can assure the rest of you who are listening today that Mr. Mufara is a man of his word. I've already pointed that out. He has shown endurance, and I can say that he has an infinite capacity at endurance. We have seen that through the period of COVID. We have seen that difficulties that we can face, found difficulties coming from founders, difficulties coming from workers, difficulties coming from other people who are frightened. And he has gone through this with a lot of endurance. In Africa, we say that
All right.
you know a great man.
All right. Thank you, Brother John.
In a
Just
great
one
man's
second.
household.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Excuse me.
You just have a few seconds to round up, bro. Thank you so much.
Okay. I will say that there are lots and lots. I could spend the whole time talking, but what I just want to say is that Africa is with Ash. Africa is with Unpassive, which you are just waiting for him to say. He has said, go Africa today. We are waiting for him to say jump. When he says jump, we'll just ask him, how should Africa jump? Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to celebrate. Just one last sentence, Comfort. One of it is that to see the greatness around Mr. Ash, you know that goal attracts goal. If you look at the leadership around him, they have all of these qualities that I'm trying to point out. So I want to thank him especially for that. On behalf of all the leaders in Africa, thank you very much. Go Africa. This is the symbol. Today is the victory symbol.
Thank you
very much.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks. So, guys, a quick reminder: we've got 1 billion of people waiting to pop in and say a thing. Don't thank Ash, don't give Ash, don't love Ash. Just go ahead, say what you want to say, and really quick, and then give room for the next brother or sister. And please, as you can see, obviously, Ash is addressing our questions one after the other. You don't ask a question when you come on the panel. Make a comment, make a contribution, and choose. Thank you. So
Comfort, can I say something? For those on the panel, if you speak, please, can you just go down so we can make room for others? We have only 25 space. And so if you are not part of it, please, because we're struggling to take people down, we don't want to embarrass you. The moment you speak, just make way so we can bring others.
No, I don't think it's an embarrassment. Thank you, guys. Everybody will just understand that we want to make room for another person to come say a word. So, Ash, do you want to say something now, or do you want to hear from one more person first, please?
Absolutely. We can hear one more individual, and we move on to another segment.
All right. This takes us to Nigeria then, so that we can hear from our brother Paul, Pastor Paul 360. Welcome, bro. I think he's struggling to unmute himself. We lost him. All right. We don't have much time. We're waiting. Anytime he shows up, we're going to give him room. So I'm going back over to India. My brother Niraj, thank you for joining us. Go Africa. Say something.
Thank you, first of all, for giving me this opportunity. I love Africa. I love engineering, Mike. I wish I was wearing something like that. India and Africa is a few things in common. Diverse culture. Then I was checking out 3,000 ethnic groups and more than 2,000 languages spoken in continent of Africa. There are a lot of natural resources, which is the same in India. Youngest population in the continent, so a lot of scope. And they play an important role in diplomacy, global relation. And we just saw an example of how on-passive staff, like we just had a glimpse of the on-passive staff. And a few things which I wanted to thank Ash is thank you for the data consumption, because I think that is an ongoing question that has been asked by all my Indian friends. And the payment for making it UPI, you don't I can tell you right now it is going to be viral, and it is going to be very, very, very viral if UPI is there, because because they use it every day, and so it's going to be very viral. Ash, I'm going to tell you right away. So you have to maybe change the numbers that you have decided. So Thank you very much. Back to.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Niraj. Thank you so much for coming, dear brother. We appreciate it. Can we take somebody out? We can hear some noise. It's not allowed here. So thank you. So Ash, I would like to speak if you're happy to do that, please.
Actually, I would like to watch a video with you. I was going to watch it myself, but I thought, you know what? Since we're together, why don't we watch it together? I have a short version is about a minute, and I have a longer one, which is about 5 minutes. Which one do you like?
Okay, they're asking for. I can see my brothers asking for the 5-minute one.
I think so.
All right, go for it then.
Okay, it's a YouTube. We're going to mute ourselves and watch it together. Just we'll give you, the topic is basically an insight about the future of AI and technology in Africa. I think you'll find it very interesting.
And maths together. And I sat down with them and I said to them, let's have a conversation about what I think is the emerging technology that is going to have the most profound impact on Africa over the next 20 years. And I said to them, we need to talk about artificial intelligence, AI. That is the most important thing that is going to hit our continent. We are at the start of a wave of AI, a revolution in AI, and it will impact every industry across Africa and across the world. It is absolutely profound. And you know, the important thing, at the heart of AI are the algorithms that drive it. That is the most important thing, because the algorithms define the future. And people forget that algorithms are not just technical, they are political and cultural. Let me give you a simple example. If you type the words beautiful baby into Google, the algorithms will instantly, in a fraction of a second, give you back what the algorithms have decided a beautiful baby looks like. This is what a beautiful baby looks like. A beautiful baby does not look like you and does not look like me. It looks like what the algorithms say it looks like. And you know why that is? I'll tell you why. Because you and me were not in the room when those algorithms were defined. If we are going to be part of defining the future of Africa, because AI will drive the future of every industry, we need to be defining the algorithms that tell us what the future looks like. What does AI look like at the moment? What's happening? What's really going on? We've come a long way from 20 years ago when IBM, Deep Blue Computer, beat the world chess champion. Last year, Google's DeepMind division released an AI called AlphaGo that beat the world's Go champion. Go is it's a game so complicated that apparently there are more positions on a Go board than there are atoms in the universe. The belief was that this game is so complicated, it will take another 5, 10, 20 years before AI can even play it to a competent level. Last year, AlphaGo beat the world Go champion. And this year, a new version of AlphaGo called AlphaGo Zero beat that last version 100 games to 0. This is how fast AI is developing. AI is learning how to drive cars, how to fly planes, how to diagnose diseases. And this is just going on and on, sector after sector. AI is beginning to achieve superhuman performance. And this really, really matters. It is incredibly important. So what does it mean for Africa? AI will touch every industry, from finance to farming. We are on the start of the 4th industrial revolution. This is real. We are at the start of the revolution. The starting gun has been fired. And I'll be very, very honest with you. Right now, Africa has not even lined up on the start line. We are sitting in the Lagos Yacht Club, drinking crude oil from champagne glasses, patting ourselves on the back at how clever we are. Meanwhile, South Korea has committed nearly $1 billion to its AI industry. China has said it is going to create an AI industry of $150 billion over the next 20 years. Where is the Pan-African billion-dollar investment in AI? Where are the thousands of young people who are training to be machine learning specialists, data scientists, AI specialists? This really, really matters. The jobs that we love, the accounting jobs, the legal jobs, the investment banking jobs, all those jobs will be swept away over the next 20 to 30 years because AI can do it faster, cheaper, better than you can. All those jobs will be lost in time like tears in rain. They will be gone. It is true. So you need to understand how important this is. We're here talking about an African metamorphosis. But what are we changing to? Metamorphosis is about profound change. What are we changing to? We are at the start of the fourth industrial revolution. And the beauty of that is that nobody knows how it's going to play out. No country anywhere in the world has an inbuilt advantage. It's nothing to do with the resources you have in the ground. It's to do with what's in your head. Therefore, Africa can play at this game just as well as any other country. And if we're going to do that, we have to start playing. We have to get on the pitch and we have to play. So yes, we need to transform. We need to transform to a new Africa. We need to transform to a smart Africa. We need to transform to an intelligent Africa. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. What I would like to shed light on the same topic, but from a different angle, if you allow me, briefly. If you think maybe Africa missed out on the dot-com boom in the late 90s or other industrial revolutions, I'm going to have to remove any noise background. Okay, so guys, if you're not talking, please make sure you're muted. I do the same. When I'm not talking, I mute because we want to have a clear background. So kindly keep yourself muted until you talk and then mute yourself back. Very, very briefly, okay. The concept here is because of the intelligence in our human resources in the continent of Africa, we have an equal opportunity as everybody else. And it is not too late. We're just on the verge of going into this new era globally. And they have a fair share, just like everyone else, to play a good role because of the human intelligence that they have. Plus, they have the need to other that. What is important and worth to say now that the type of AI that OnPassive and the IT that OnPassive will contribute to the continent of Africa is more simplified. I don't want to talk about the algorithm now. I'm not going to talk about the hardware automation and all of that, but keep it simple. I'm going to remind you of a couple of things, okay, to make sure that, first of all, everybody has access to the internet. And this is third, I'm not going to say second, after water and oxygen as a necessary in today's life. So let's have access to the internet, the first thing, after those two essential things in our life. And then AI is going to put us on the equal level, parallel with the other societies in Africa. Why? I do believe with Academy, for instance, is going to open the doors and the gates to massive opportunity for all the young people and all the generations to acquire and possess more education, knowledge that they could never achieve outside on passive or outside academy, or not in this moment of in life. So I think we're very close to that new era. Education is key. Knowledge is powerful. And today that through AI, through on passive technologies, this can spread very having more innovative products and projects that can be created, whether in OBLES or in the entire marketplace, that could be potentially funded because we're working together as one united community and on passive, when it's probably unlikely to happen away from our platform. So if you have a will, I do believe on passive is the way. It's a better way. It's an easier way. It's a more fair and cleaner way. I do concretely believe from my heart that we will contribute to the betterment of the African economy and better education, safer society overall. It's improving life. That's what we're after. I do believe that we're going to play a good role in that. I wish time will assist, one time or one of those occasions where at least, for example, like Dr. Tarek himself will explain some of the pending projects that we're working on to serve Africa in different sectors. Also, I don't mind mentioning industrial. I don't mind mentioning also the development. I'm talking about urban development and real estate. Africa is in need for better infrastructure overall. Okay, and agriculture is something that we're doing, but revolutionizing that, not just the uh, old-fashioned way. We're talking about a new era of technology, revolutionizing, improving several sectors, as the gentleman was explaining. Finance, every aspect of our life will be touched by AI. And I completely agree with that. So this is what I want you to see, that we have the wisdom to foresee the need of this era and be on the front wave of making that difference. So please keep close, stay tuned, and make sure you contribute in every possible way. Your feedback, your input, again, as the creativity, all that aspect is needed, and it's already in a good bold presence in on passive, whether on the staff side or the customer side. So all in all, I am very proud that we are well positioned in this era that is happening as we speak. The future is rather promising and very, very fulfilling to what's possible with OnPassive. So we have a good purpose. We have an incredible reason to push as hard as we can to make sure we cater and we can serve the continent, because it's in massive need and it has a better chance with OnPassive through AI and IT to achieve greater levels than ever before. And I'll
Thank you.
back to you, Comfort. I might
All
have
right.
one injection here and there, but I'm going to allow others to speak. I do have other family members here
Right.
on the
Okay.
side.
Yeah, thank you, Ash, and of course we see everybody showing up. Susie, welcome, welcome, Julie. So just call our first two brothers from Africa to speak first, so that in case there's anything, they would have already been taken care of. So Pastor Paul 360, I'm giving you 2 minutes and the timer is on. The moment it's off, then you're done speaking. That's what I do henceforth. So don't blame me, blame the timer. So go ahead, bro, and speak now. Paul 360.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. I believe I know I'll round up within the 2 minutes. I want to appreciate our CEO for right from day one in 2020. I have never hesitated to identify OnPassive as a 360-degree system right from the very minute. And till tomorrow, I've never had a cause to regret that distinction. Now, one thing I came to discover is each time we are about to be hooked, another way will open. Our CEO will open. There is a lot of internet fraud, and people became so skeptical about clicking a link, no matter how closely related they are to you. But they open up an ecosystem, OES mobile app with referral codes, and now that has been overcome. We can enroll our people from everywhere, anytime, without any fear of being fraudulent activities because of the code. Then now at this point, with our unstable and dynamic financial policy, the next thing we are going to wake up to see now is P2P in our OES, so that we African, as we face with a lot of challenges of inability to register our people massively because of our financial policy, we are now going to be using our credit in the OES to be enrolling our people. Thank you, CEO, for all you have been doing for us, and we believe that that is the next thing we are going to see. Thank you, Sister Comfort, and I appreciate the time.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Thanks. Thank you. So now we hear from our brother Gilbert Power, all the way from Ghana. Welcome, Gilbert.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.
I think Gilbert is trying to unmute himself. Gilbert, can you hear me? Just not. All right. If Gilbert is struggling, I'll just move to the next person, and anytime he's ready, of course, we'll give him room to speak. And so I would like to hear from my brother Chris Johnson. You've been here from the very, very first minute. Say something. Go Africa.
Well, let me tell you, go Africa. Listen, you know how we used to say, man, I sure glad I don't have to follow that. I mean, I was saying I sure don't have to follow Ash. I don't have to follow Michael. But you know what? I'm glad I get to follow them. I'm not worried about that anymore. You know why? Because they're on the same team as me. They're in my family. And I am African. You just don't know it because I have brothers and sisters in Africa. So that makes me African. So I'm going to go with that. So, and I love every one of you. I'm going to try to be real quick here. I want to bring up some very important points. Mr. Obles has something to say. It's everything about the people of Africa. And we're going to witness what the people of Africa through OnPassive is going to make Africa. And it's going to be such beautiful colors. I look at your clothes that you guys wear with the bright color, like Marcian, bright colors. I want to see the entire continent of Africa with all those 50-some countries lit up like that constantly. Look at Engineer Mike. I like your outfit, Mike. That's pretty cool. Send me a hat. But that's what we're talking about. Oh, bless, the greatest learning tool we're going to have. All right. Oh, bless, let me say that again. The greatest educational tool next to O Academy. We're going to be, listen, since I was a young boy, I was young once, I was small once. And when Robin said jumbo, I thought she was making fun of me, but then I realized it's hello. I forgot about that. But since I was a little boy, my mom and my dad used to say, eat all your food. There's people in Africa starving. In school, they taught us about there's people that are hurting. They're starving. They don't have what you have. I'm 58 years old now, and I can't wait to get together with my brothers and sisters in Africa and completely change Africa and do the greatest things where kids are not looking for water. In this age, 2024, and they're still trying to find clean water, little kids, I can't live like that. I want to change it, and I know there's people in Africa, and it's not going to be me that makes that change. It's going to be people that live in Africa. You're looking at your continent, your countries right now, what needs to be fixed through Unpassive, through our tools, the teaching of Academy, the teaching of Bless, how to do everything. We're not coming into, listen, I'm only coming to your country to say, hi, give me a shovel. I want to help dig a fresh well. All right. But I know the people of Africa, very strong, loving people, are going to come together through Unpassive and completely change the color of that continent. And Ashmafar said it all the time. You're going to see different colors. And that's what I think he's talking about. So I am blessed to be here. I will follow anybody because I know we're all after the same. We all got a different flavor. But Africa, you guys got a lot of flavors over there. And I'm going to say this. A wise man once told me in Boston, brother, sisters, we got a lot of work to do. But together, through us, through Unpassive, we're going to make a lot of changes for the better. Comfort Contour, back to you.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Comfort Confo, can you just take back the mic? Chris, Confo. All right, thank you. Gilbert is ready to speak now. But Gilbert, can you hear me, please? You can turn off your mic camera if it's all right. If it's better, we know it's you.
but one quick funny story. My best friend, Amy Marchakis, went on an African safari, and she had a sweatshirt I had given her that said the University of Massachusetts, where I went to college. And she was on the safari, and she started talking to someone else on the safari. And they said, I know somebody from UMass. And my friend Amy said, who? And she said, Susie McCrae. So out in the middle of a safari, my friend Amy was cracking up. She goes, only could I go to Africa and hear your name, Susie. So I can't wait to go on a safari myself and hopefully bump into somebody I know there. So that's it. Thank you, everyone. Good to see everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. So Ash, somebody just showed up. I'm sorry. I don't know all of your team guys. I'm not sure. Muhammad Hassan. Mike, is it one of us or is it Ash?
Yes, I just added. It's from Djibouti.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Great.
Yeah.
So, all right, Mohammed, thank you for joining. I'll just let those who've been here to speak first, but then we're happy to have you from Djibouti here. So this takes me to my sister, Julie Wen. Says welcome.
Okay. Thank you all family on Passivian family. Thank you CEO Ach Moufare. On Passif will impact in the world, especially Africa. Excuse me, sorry, my name is Mohamed Hassan.
Alors, s'il est mieux de parler en français, il faut le faire, mon frère. On va traduire, on va interpréter.
D'accord. Je disais qu'en passif, vraiment, je remercie à toute la famille en passivienne. Je remercie aussi à notre CEO Ach Moufare qui a pour but d'aider l'humanité et corriger la corruption dans le monde entier. En passif va créer un grand impact au niveau de l'Afrique surtout. L'Afrique, elle a vraiment besoin au niveau de l'éducation, au niveau des financières, au niveau de tous les côtés. L'Afrique, elle a vraiment besoin. C'est un atout très important, majeur, qui est très important pour En Passif. En Passif, c'est comme si c'était le poumon du monde entier dans le monde. Vraiment, c'est quelque chose qui est incroyable et extraordinaire. Vraiment, c'est quelque chose qu'on ne pourrait pas aider. En Passif, parce que pas mal de gens actuellement ouvrent les yeux en voyant En Passif avec les différentes applications qui se trouvent, qui a lancé En Passif sur toutes les plateformes, actuellement quelques applications. Et vraiment, c'est quelque chose qui est extraordinaire. Vraiment, c'était vraiment extraordinaire. Et en fait, je vais pas prendre tout le temps, mais je vais partager trois questions qui me parvenaient à travers mes équipes, mes invitants. Donc, la première question était...
Mohamed.
Oui.
Merci. Ben, on a toutes les questions sur la table de Monsieur Moufare maintenant. Donc, vous ne pouvez pas...
D'accord, c'est super. Alors, sinon, je voulais dire que un grand merci à notre CEO Ach Moufare, un grand merci aussi à ingénieur Mike qui m'a donné la chance d'être dedans, et un beau jour à toute la famille passivienne. Djibouti, qui se trouve Afrique de l'Est, elle vous accueille chaleureusement. Soyez les bienvenus.
Merci. Thank you. So, thank you. And it's a moment now for us to hear from our beautiful sister, Marcia.
You don't want us to translate, Sister Comfort.
I was handing over to Marcienne to get that done because I knew you were busy, sis. So Marcienne will do the interpretation of what.
No, when he speaks French, I don't translate in French. When he speaks French, I listen.
All right. Awan, you can go ahead and do this.
Well, I'm going to wait for Ash to come back. He has moved a little bit. Okay, let's wait for him.
Ash is here. He can hear you.
Go ahead. He
can hear you.
Okay. Good evening. I am Mohamed from Djibouti. And I am very happy to be here with our CEO, Ach Moufare. Thank you, Ach Moufare. And we are happy because En Passif is going to play a very huge role in correcting the corruption, in helping in terms of financial issues, etc. We know that En Passif, via its applications, that are taking care of a lot of difficulties. We are going to solve a lot of problems. It is really extraordinary because on passive is like the lung of the world, because on passive is sorting out a lot of difficulties. So thank you so much. I am happy to be among you guys, and I welcome each and every one of you to East Africa in our country. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much. So now, Ash, do you want to say something, or do you want me to get my sister Julie Wen to go first?
Absolutely. Let her go. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
listening.
Welcome, sis.
And
Go
if you
ahead.
don't see me on the screen, I have the headset. It can go
Yes.
like almost half a mile away. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Ash. Hello, all our beautiful brothers and sisters here. It's great to see everyone's faces. You know, I'm so glad that we have this event today. Every time when we hear about Africa, we hear about poverty. There's 12 million poor people in Africa, which have the deprivation of score of 90 to 100%. And this is the facts that I looked it up and I didn't even know, which mean that they are unable to access adequate sanitation, housing, cleaning water, cooking fuel, and basic schooling. But we didn't hear the fact that Africa continent has 40% of the world gold and up to 90% of chromium, platinum. Africa has approximately 30% of the Earth's remaining mineral resources. Okay, I'm going to continue. Africa has the largest reserves of precious metals, over 40% of gold reserves and 60% of other minerals. It's just really beautiful. And look at all the beautiful animals out there. Africa is soulful and rich in culture. And the people are the most inspiring and talented people, as we can see here on our screen. And a lot of the Africans friends that we are seeing here in On Passive, globally, we are created with love. And in On Passive, we learn to unite, we learn to share, we learn to uplift people and people around the world, not just in Africa. And with On Passive technology and AI with heart, I believe that we can connect, we can tap into all the richness and the resources of the continent. I am so happy that Africans around the world are sitting together, united together, to start talking about building bridges.
All right. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sister Julie. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one last thing.
Okay,
We're
give you
sitting
12 seconds.
to build bridges, and I like to hear that project that was promoted, talked about earlier, to come alive again. Start building schools. We can join hands together and keep people of Africa well. So go Africa, and congratulations. We can do this. We can set the example, and it's going to be the example for others, continents around the world.
All right. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you, sis. So, Ash, we have just about 5 minutes to round up. So it's up to you what you would like to do with it. You want to hear one more? Do you want to take over? It's over to you, please.
Oh, it's all yours. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So I would like to hear, of course, we have a big brother in the house. I know him as the man on a mission. And of course, he wants to say something for at least 12 seconds. Welcome, Brother Charles.
Oh, thank you, Comfort. Thank you, OTech Pro, Madi, all of you who organized this. I know I was in Africa when it all started, and I came back to just join on a really great idea, and I'm loving it, okay? So we all know what OnPass is going to do for us as a continent, and we are so excited. Things are happening. Even like I said, when we don't hear or see anything, it's happening behind the scenes. And we all have that confidence in the leadership. So I'm very, very proud. I heard today the O-Verify, they're being worked on. It's going to accommodate us. We said this all along. And so Very happy, guys. Let's join hands. Thanks, Susie, for offering to join hands with us. And we hope more of you will do the same. Thank you. That's all.
Sure, thanks, bro. That was Julie who offered to join hands. I know Susie would definitely do
Oh, that's Julie. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, Julie.
Oh, okay. I see two hands up. One from Nigeria. Okay, hold on. Let me hear from Dr. Tarek first, because I can see that he's raising his hand. Hope, Dr. Tarek, are you there, please?
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm so sorry. I'd like to share with you. Today is off in Egypt because of the celebration of Sinai. No one can deny the investment eagerness from massive side towards Africa. Africa is a virgin continent. It's full of plenty investment areas. We're speaking about mining, speaking about real estate, speaking about education. Guys, we are more than 1 billion in Africa. And we have many connections. We are around 50 countries. And all of us are tied up together. Currently in Egypt, we are working on a massive project about education and administration. It's going to blow your minds. It will be the first administrative website all over the world. Deals with English and Arabic speakers, speaking about how to develop countries, how to develop companies, how to develop organizations all over the world. Me and my team in Egypt and the team also of Dubai are working on this website. It will be a massive website. We spent now around 1 year working on this website, and it's nearly to be accomplished. So it's one of the secrets to be disclosed with you all now. This is one of our mega projects we are working on. It's going to target companies, countries, even governmental sectors, departments, how to convert your team into professional HR teams. For example, we have plenty of topics to be covered through this website. We have around more than 1 million template. It's ready now and it's currently translated from English into Arabic and vice versa. We have around initially now 1,000 summarized book. This project will be a massive one, and it will be the first project all over the world serving Arab and the non-Arab speaking in Arabic and non-speaking Arabic. And we are targeting also to target more than English and Arabic, also, for example, French, because it's a common language in Africa also. So we are doing our exercise to cover all the possible potentials to invest in Africa. As Mr. Ash said before, we are not going to let a stone without moving or covering or searching for any potential. I spoke with Mr. Ash for around 3 years ago about the investment in Africa, specialized in Egypt, to start from Egypt, targeting the whole continent. And he pleased with the idea, and he directly gave the green card to establish our place in Egypt, now targeting the whole Africa. So I cannot share the whole information about the projects we are working on because of the competition and the competitors around the world. But I'm sharing with you only one of the mega projects, which is going to turn the face of the world in education and business development. For the first time, the non-English speaker will be able to deal with the business development aspects like strategic planning. And I'm speaking about strategic planning not only for organizations. We have many templates and summarized projects for the governments itself. So, for example, if you are in your country and you want to work for an offer or a proposal for your government to deal with one of the aspects of development, will provide you the template, will provide you with the case study, will provide you with the full information in one place to have it and to obtain it summarized, ready-made. You can put your what to say. You can put your information from your side. So we work for this project now for 1 year ago, and it's nearly finalized. This is my part. I'd like to share with you. I'd like also to stress on one aspect. See, guys, I'm African also. I'm so proud of being African. I'm not saying because I'm in front of you now, but this is the fact. I'm very proud of being African. Be trust that Ombasive and the whole entire team from India to Dubai to Egypt to whatever under the supervision and the leadership of Ash Mufarrah will work only for your benefit. This is our oath to you. This is our word. This is our promise to all of you here in Africa and any other continent or place all over the world. There is there are many people behind the scene are working for your benefit, not for free, but with the full potential and the full gear exercise and the full power. We are working for the benefit of the whole Ombasive family all over the world. It was my pleasure to be with you today. Thanks a lot. And I'm so proud to be a part of this family all over the world. I'm trying to do my best under this wise leadership from Ash Mufarrah and Muhammad Kamal. And our word to you, we are working for your benefit all over the world, not only for Africa.
Sure.
Thanks a lot. It was my pleasure to be a part of you today.
Thank you so much, dear brother. We appreciate you and we pray for you all every day for the good work you are
Thanks,
doing
my
for
dear
us.
sister. Thank you a lot. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Right, thank you. All right. This takes us all over to Australia, where we'll hear from my brother Abdi Alaso for 1 minute. Thank you, bro.
Hello, everyone. Today, Assalamu alaikum, my brother Ash and everyone here. Sorry, I'm under the weather. I'm sorry about my voice. But I couldn't resist it to come here today with these beautiful people and this great day of us. Today, actually, in Somalia, I changed from Australia. I overfly. As you can see, my flight, I fly from today and then I'll get there so I can get in from the meeting from Somalia. No, I'm just kidding. I just changed my residence on the profile back app so that I can see people
We
can
have
see my flight.
35
Anyway,
seconds left, though. Go ahead, bro.
yeah. It's great day here, brother Ash. Just wanna have a one thing on your attention, if you don't mind. Since we need you to say this in Somalia. Even though we have a bit of trouble with the civil war and all that, we are really successfully developed it for an easy way of transferring money individually, when not through the app or anything, but basically through mobile phone to mobile phone. It's just a normal number where people have a digital money in their mobile, and then they are able to transfer to another friend or family where they can use the transport.
Sorry, bro. Are you asking a question or you just?
It's not a
making
question. It's not a question.
Sorry, I apologize.
It's not a question. It's about what we have and whether
Right.
on passive will be able to use. This can be facilitated a seamless transaction through all Africa. So if something like that might be in the need of the corporate, then we will be able to help in that section. It's really effective.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. You need to tell us more about this backstage. That sounds interesting. Thank you. Yeah. So, of course, let's go to Wasim. Welcome, my brother Wasim. Thank you for coming.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much, Confirm Man. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. Assalamu alaikum, yes, sir. How are you? And first of all, thank you very much. You invite me here. It is with great pleasure that I'm here today in significant webinar titled Go Africa, featuring our visionary leader, Mr. Ach Mufareh, as we gather here virtually united by technology and shared aspirations. It's essential to reflect on the journey we have embarked upon with OnPassive, pioneering IT company rooted in the principle of artificial intelligence and innovation. So since our inception in 2018, OnPassive has been steadfast in its commitment to revolutionizing the digital landscape. Through the OnPassive ecosystem, we promise to deliver an all-encompassing suite of AI-driven products accessible through a single login. A promise we continue to uphold with integrity and dedication. In September, we achieved a significant milestone with the launch of our first paid product, OConnect, an advanced video conferencing video tool designed to simplify and enhance our digital communication. Mr. Ach Mufareh, our CEO, has always led OnPassive with a focus not just on technological in advancements, but on values and humanity. It is his belief in doing the right thing that led to the unprecedented decision to return the initial $97 fee to our founding members, reinforcing a message of trust and mutual respect. However, like any bold venture, we have faced challenges. Recent issue with third-party merchants have led to delays in withdrawals for some of our founding members. I want to assure everyone that these setbacks are temporary, are being addressed with the highest urgency. Our commitment to our financial and time freedom remains unwavering. Today's webinar is not just a meeting, it's a reaffirmation of our unity and trust in Mr. Mufareh's leadership. As a community, particularly here in Africa, we stand together, patient and optimistic about the future. We are not just passive participants, but active contributors to a vision that extends beyond individual success to encompass collective empowerment. In conclusion, let's move forward with the spirit of Africa. Let's embrace every update and development from OnPassive with open hearts and minds. Our journey together is paired with groundbreaking innovations that promise not only to redefine our digital experience, but also to provide a sustainable model of success and freedom for all. Thank you,
Wasim.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you. All right. Thank you so much. And of course, down street, we can see that you are here. Thank you for joining us. And of course, go Africa.
Go Africa. Yeah, what a great meeting. Thank you, Comfort. Great to see you always, Ash. And, you know, what I've learned here today, and a couple of things I already knew, and that is that the human resources are there. The urban and agricultural development and the new technology that's going to be provided and we will have through the AI technology of OnPassive is absolutely incredible. And so I just thank you all for you know, putting on this meeting today, and it's just been the fact that we're going to contribute OnPassive. All of us in OnPassive are going to contribute to increase the role in improving the lives of congratulations. Wonderful meeting. And thanks for having me on.
Sure. Thanks for coming. So, guys, I'm taking you back home all the way to Kenya, and we hear from our sister Brenda Matete. Brenda, can you unmute yourself, please? Don't come on camera if you can't. We know it's you. So just go ahead and speak if you can unmute yourself. Can you hear me, Brenda? All right. While Brenda is trying to unmute herself, is she okay? She's still not there. I would like to talk to who is this on the bottom? Sorry, guys. I need. Oh, this is Sister Rose. Sister Rose from South Africa. You are here. Yes, sis. You can unmute yourself too and speak. We'd surely like to hear from you really quick. Can you hear us? Okay, guys, well, sometimes they're struggling, so we just go ahead and get the rest of the people who are ready to speak. So, of course, Sister Marcian, you have a minute to say something. You've been working so hard, so say a word, please.
Hello, Ash. Hello, Africa. Welcome to our home and welcome to Africa. We are so delighted to have you. I don't have much to say. I'm just happy that today we are all united here with everybody around the globe, all the African community. We are here represented, and I am so happy. This is just the beginning. We just have to take it from now on, and this is a new way of forwarding things. Together, we will never be defeated. That's all I can say. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. So, of course, the engineer himself, Engineer Michael Ojontambia, all the way from Canada. Speak to us. 30 seconds. Thank you.
Hello, Mama Kobe. Hey, Ash. Good day, leaders. Thank you. Ash, remember our Africa project? Someday, somehow, with these minds. Thank you, my big brothers, for organizing this. We'll put our hands together to make that project a very big one. It started some years ago and will continue. So, but two things I took from this meeting today, okay? The new application that will reduce the data consumption. That is a big deal on OConnect. The second one is the video we watch is telling us of the coming of the fourth revolution. Okay, industrial revolution, which is coming. With this tool that OnPassive is giving to us, the OnPassive ecosystem, we will realize the dream. So let's join together. We are here as brothers and sisters. We will make it happen. Thank you, Mr. Ach, for giving us this gift. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You're looking good, though. So
thank you, man.
Thank you. So who else we have? I'm just trying. I've tried to call my family members from home. It's not working. Brenda from Kenya and the other person, Gilbert, did not succeed. So if I call the last three people here after this, we round up because we've been keeping Ash and his team for quite some time now. So Brother Oliver, of course, I know we are fine, but you'd like to add some bit of something to that.
Yeah, hi everybody. It was a wonderful show, and just want to thank everybody all over the world, the staff. In fact, Ash has proven to us that not only the world, but even the employees are global and we are family. And this tells me that when I say we are fine, we are fine. And the humanitarian part of it, I want to say, from all what I've heard, the world will never be the same. Ash has educated us, or Ash has made us to understand that we have to impact somebody's life, and we owe him that. Please, founders, Africa, let's give water, clean water and energy, electricity to all our community. Go Africa. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much. So, of course, now this moment in the next 1 minute, we will be focusing on one particular individual, none else but our own Bob Takusi in the house. He's just trying to unmute himself.
You won't believe that. Hello, Mr. Ash. Hello, everyone. Hello,
Hello,
Africa.
Hi.
You know, to me, my feeling is just one of profound gratification to Mr. Ash and the team. You know, I'm going to be a little selfish coming from an African perspective. We Africans had no idea, did not know when Google came, when Facebook came, when Instagram came, when WhatsApp came, everything. We had no idea. It just landed on our feet, and then we ran into it in droves and started using it. Today, we stand here at the verge of the greatest innovation of the 21st century, the greatest revolutionary technology of the 21st century, and Ash Mufara brings us.
I was going to add to what Engineer Mike said when he mentioned clean water. It's a staggering piece of information. According to the World Bank, we will only need about $5.25 billion annually to completely eradicate starvation and all the fix the health system in Africa. And it sounds like an astronomical figure for those who may never dreamt of becoming billionaires and all that. But collectively, as Sister Julie said, we're together, and Marcian said that nothing is hard when we're together and united. I think it's a joke. We just want the role to start moving, and I think it's a very achievable, tangible, realistic goal. But again, we only can achieve it together, as you said, rightfully.
Yeah.
And that's the basic. I mean, it's a shame we're talking about starvation in this century or even this year. So just imagine the possibilities once we are where we want to be in a short period of time. I think this thing will be a part of history because we have the will. I don't think there's a goodwill there. If you slash 10% of the top richest 5 guys, like they would just not even feel a thing in their life, they can change the life of millions permanently. And you can imagine now when you enable those people or the population of one continent, the new generations, what potential they could bring to the overall humanity. It's a win-win situation. I really doubt they have a genuine will. If you're telling me, I've seen initiative, from the top couple of guys. I don't want to mention names, but you can know who is working on that. If they really are truly working on solving the issue, it doesn't take a genius. It's solvable. It's tangible. I just think they're just having a show for some fame or other hidden agenda, or who knows, some tax games. We never know. But I really doubt there's a good, genuine will to solve the issue because it's really not that complicated. You just want good hearts, generous people that are capable of doing it, or a big crowd like Unpassive of successful people to come together and just do it once and for all. We can do that. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can indeed.
Yes, indeed, we can. Thank you, Ash. And the last person so far I can see that has not spoken that has to say a quick one, and then that would be it. Collins Mana. Welcome, bro.
Wow.
12 and a half seconds.
We're doing the mechanics behind. My voice is already gone. So I just want to thank Ash, thank all the founders and affiliates who have just joined us for this wonderful session, call it Go Africa. Whilst I was sitting and, Ash brought all the engineers, those who are available. It's something that has never been seen. I've never seen that, because we are founders, and out of love and respect, has brought, the engineers to speak to us. It's difficult. You'll never see that in any IT company, global IT company. We use the product, but we don't know those who are building it. Never. So it is something that is so wonderful, and we really need to cherish it, and, just accept it and say, yes, we've seen those who are building, all the products like what we are using now, on our behalf, which is a great feeling. That's what I will take with me, and I will never forget that. So thank you, Ash. And just want to say thank you.
Sure, thank you. Thanks very much. So, Ash, we would need to have a last remark from you, and that would be the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There's a lot to be said here. I don't want to sound like we're specifically working only for Africa. I just want to make sure that we know it's not an exception. Uh, for the past, I don't know how many decades, it's been an exception. And it's been falling behind in many areas of life, even, like I said, just basics of life. I'm trying to find out. Amma. Okay. Wow. Thank you. I have a tiny, tiny chip in my brain, and it doesn't function when there's a distraction. Or I cannot multitask. So back to the point. Up until now, or in the past, I know that Africa's been an exception in a negative way, sadly, and it's been falling. Now I see it in a better way, and which is probably it should be that way. It should have been that way long ago, which is we can bridge the gap between, again, the wealthy and the unfortunate, and make it no exception. Just catch up with the world, with the rest of us. That's it. We're not doing something miraculous or something that is too complicated. It shouldn't be in today's technology with all the modalities and all the methods and the tools that we have. There shouldn't be that massive gap in between societies. I mean, the whole world is now like a small village. So why should it be a whole continent, or maybe an entire country at least, that is living almost, it's almost like the 60s. I'll give you an example. Look it up. Uh, Cuba. You go there, it's almost like you're in the 60s. There's no advancement. And you go elsewhere, it's living in the future. So I feel it's unfair, and politics is always a nasty game in between. And I'm very hopeful that with what we have, with our good intention, with our ability, we can bridge the gap between the different countries, and everybody should be on this positive wave of change. So thank you for that. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I mean, we haven't had a good crowd like this in a while. Thank you for organizing this. Thank you for allowing us. I'm very proud of you. And thank you to every African member of us for giving us that glimpse of unity. When we come together, it's more hopeful, it's more possible. And I would love to replicate that across all different areas on this planet. So what's next? Okay. On the verge of having that conclusion of something we've been working on for a few months. And we're in the final couple of steps. Once that is, if you are not talking, kindly mute yourself. Thank you. So I believe that would be an incredible milestone. We've been working hard or stuck with it. Just being transparent here, we've been stuck with it for a while, and after that, I'm really eager to show you what we got. Thanks to our staff and every member that gave us their time and insight. We have more, obviously, but when time permits, we'll definitely share the love with you. I enjoyed this. I can't wait for next time. And thank you to all of the other leaders who contributed. Back to you, Comfort.
So thank you. Thank you so much, Ash. We appreciate you once again for squeezing time out of your tight schedule to be here with us today this long. We thank you for the team, your dream team, and we'll continue to pray for you. We know that it's all done. Things will never be the same again. Thank you, great leaders, and everybody who contributed to see a success for this day. So thank you, guys, and see you again really soon. Love you all, guys. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I believe they will be posting the recording somewhere. So if you missed this or a part of it, should be all concluded, and we may post it in the back office, the recording for this. No worry. We will be gathering again soon. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job, Comfort. Great job.
Thank you both. Thanks.
Perfect.
Ash, you did all right.
What's a good one? What's a good one?
I'm glad you can read me.
I read you.
I didn't want to talk about.
السلام عليكم الإخوان والأخوات، نشكركم على الحضور المتألق في هذا الويبينار. إذا نلتقي في سيتم نشر رابط يعني الملخص في المكتب الخلفي. على ما أعتقد هناك بضعة أسئلة أو ربما تكون أسئلة على الشات، يعني سنحاول يعني قراءته بسرعة. Good evening, bonsoir. شكرا على مجهودك أخي، الله يسلمك. سالو والله. السلام عليكم من العراق، نديكم تحياتنا، شكرا بارك الله فيك. I love on passive، أكيد نحن جميعا نحب on passive. السلام عليكم. عبد الرحمن أبو بكر، مرحبا بون passive. على ما أعتقد لا توجد أسئلة في الشات. إذا سوف نقوم بإغلاق هذا البث المباشر. إذا سوف نلتقي يوم السبت في الويبينار العربية. سيكون رابط في المجموعات، سيتم نشر رابط في المجموعات أو يتم نشره في المكتب الخلفي في قسم الويبينار. أتمنى لكم أمسية سعيدة، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.